Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a 2017 Toyota TRD. It's the PRD off-road super performance package. Real nice truck. What I did is I took off the plastic edge here and we've got a dent. This one was actually pushed on a little bit in the previously by somebody that didn't do paintless dent repair. So what I did was I tapped down all of those things. I got it really warm, tapped down all those high spots. Just keeping it warm right now. And with this top plate removed, I can basically have full access to that dent with my number one. So I'm gonna get it nice and warm. I've already had it warm, but I'm gonna reheat it and make sure that we get it right up to about 90 or 95 degrees, because if you'll see, that dent is kind of sharp. And I want it to come out really nice. So hopefully you'll be able to see this whole thing come out on camera in one perfect video. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, as I started off, I'm going to be right above it. I'm going to go for that one. That's right above it. And you saw that tool just draw through the middle. And now I'm going to stop in the middle. And I'm going to find the edge of my push where I securely can push. I'm right up about the top. I'm actually going to go to the bottom edge right here, and I'm going to come up from the bottom edge. My little speaker just powered off, which is cool. Thank you guys all for clicking on the video. If you would, hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel. And you'll see that this thing is really tight towards the middle. I'm actually going to move the board up. Normally once the dent gets smaller, I'll move the board back. But on something like this, I'm moving the board up. See if you can get a little bit of angles. I know that with that, with the camera that we're using today, it catches everything. So I've got a high little tug and that low area right there. Keep that nice and warm and go right in. And I'm going to start on the top and make some pretty strong pushes through the middle, but really slowly. Oh, you saw it move there, the sharp part. One more slight push. Before I even make that last push, I want to heat it and tap it, because we're talking about getting it out without having any cracked paint. This is brand new paint on a brand new car. Then come back around this side, get it really, really warm. I was hoping we'd get this whole dent done in a couple of minutes, but honestly guys, the time doesn't really matter on this one. The quality matters more, so it might have to be a couple of videos. It might have to be segmented out. I'm definitely not going to rush this one, being that we're out here in nature and it's a beautiful day, not getting rained on or anything. I'm going to take my time. And I would say that is I've said it in the past, but if you haven't seen all my videos, I will say the key to paintless dent repair is one word: patience. And so when you have patience and you take your time and you do stuff real slow, you actually get it done faster. Which sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. So I take my time with every little push and every little tap, and that means that I don't have to come back and redo it. So now that we've got this thing pretty nice, it got a little teardrop in the middle. I know I have the access for it. One of the main things is keeping it hot, because even though you can tell it's nice and sunny out, and it is nice and warm out, I need this panel up to about 95 degrees, almost too hot to touch. Just to be able to confidently get that dent out without knowing that that center of that paint isn't just going to go snap. You're obviously looking at this paint has a lot of metal in it, a lot of metallic. It's a charcoal gray, gunmetal gray. I don't know if it is metallic. It might be flat. No, it's metallic. Gunmetal gray, but it's their special color. And we're saving having to repaint this car, so. Now I'm going to start at the very bottom. Make a nice little push. The one that needs to be made. You know, very confident push on that one. I'm going to come up through the middle, right to the tightest part, and draw in. And basically make one last little push. I still haven't made it. There it is. Oh, tool slipped a little. You got to see the reels. There we go. That was pretty much all of the dent coming out. Now I just need to tap the highs down. Sorry about any of the background noise. I know that this camera picks up everything. So, sound and visual. Get that nice and warm. And as I tap this one out, I will lead out by saying thank you all once again. And I'll probably end up spending another 10 minutes on this of just little tiny finite flushing out of the last bits. But let's get it to the point of where it's going to start looking good for you guys. So you now, anytime a dent has been pushed on by another PDR tech or another PDR guy, I would call that poor prior. I mean, unless of course it was good work, and then I just wouldn't even need to do it. But if somebody brings me something that's been pushed on, it's usually about double the amount of work that you would have to do to remove it than just from a dent that hasn't been touched. So I would say, if you are going to take your vehicle to a paintless dent repair technician, don't try to push on it first, because it will make his job a little bit harder. This one is coming out very, very nice, and I think with the last little bits here, we're flushing out this last little bit. Almost flush. I'm going to give it a tiny little buff. I'm going to give it a tiny little buff right here, and then a little bit of heat. And then I'm just going to push out the rest of it. Yes, and it's ending up looking very nice. A little bit more heat. I'm getting it nice and warm. Got the heat gun on setting number 2, and I'm always moving it. And then I test it with my hand every second. Just so I know how hot it's getting. And once again, we're back right in it. I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to finish it. One little push there. Come up. And one more little tiny, careful, slow push. Little tiny tug to it, right where it was the sharpest, and I will spend the time to to finish that one off camera. But what we're looking at there, I think came out real nice. Thank you guys for watching this video. This has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.